Well, hello. Welcome to Tarot 2T. Today's reading will be for the sign of Aquarius for February 2023. And if this is the first time to my channel, welcome. Glad to see you here, and if you're coming back, welcome back. Big, humongous thank you to everyone who subscribed, liked the videos, and also donated to my Buy Me a Coffee account. If you would like to show your gratitude, small act of kindness, you can buy me a coffee or tea, because I actually do drink tea. That link can be found at the bottom of the description box. You simply copy and paste that into your browser. It'll bring you right there. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, we're going to open the general inquiry for Aquarius. February 2023, we are upon your season, Aquarius. Hope you have celebrations planned, perhaps a getaway, perhaps spending time with family, or maybe your family, if you're lucky enough to have people who think ahead, are planning some big party for you or get together. So what message does Aquarius need to hear for February 2023, as it is their time of year to shine? And you shine all year, honestly, but we all do, right? But now you have a particular sparkle about you, right? Because it's just, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's about, if it hasn't already happened, it's about to be here. So here we go. We have our message. Six of Hearts. Exciting. This talks about options and opportunities coming your way in developing personal relationships. Very possibly romantic, but it could also be friendship, could be professional, could be somebody who you're going to meet who's going to just make a big impact on your life in some way. Again, with professional, I see it possibly as being a collaborator, some kind of business that you go in together, some kind of concept that you come up with together and implement. Somebody who's very creative. Three of Spades. This talks about some worry and stress going on. I'm not seeing that as directly connected to this, because this options card and opportunities, that's like things opening up for you. Not usually correlated with a stressful situation necessarily. It's actually very much more positive than that, but let's keep going and see what we have going on. The Queen of Diamonds. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I tend to associate Queen of Diamonds with Taurus. Don't know why. It's just kind of something that it just resonates with me. So if that doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. That's no big deal. But you could be dealing with a Taurus, for example, or somebody who has a very good head on their shoulders about finances. That's how I view Taurus, especially with the pentacles highlighted with diamonds. Somebody who makes practical decisions. They can actually be kind of on the side of being frugal, honestly. The Tauruses I've known, because I've known a few, honestly, pretty well, I would say. Maybe the stress is around financial matters if you do want to go into business, for example. Sorry. And you're stressed about it, but maybe you have this person around you who's actually got it under control. Okay, let's keep going. The Two of Hearts. There's a desire for companionship here. So this ties back into your Six of Hearts. You definitely are on the, how should I say, not the prowl. That's kind of a I don't know. It has a bad connotation to it, like prowling around. It's not like that. It's actually, you want something much deeper and much more committed, much more impactful. something with a lot of depth in terms of a relationship. The Two of Hearts is that desire for companionship, balance, and harmony. If you don't already have that and you're single, you have a very good sign here that you are going to be meeting somebody specific. I don't know if that's kind of worrying you and stressing you out with the Three of Spades. That could be what it's about. You could have your eye on an earth sign. So let's open it up more and see what's going on for Aquarius. Seven of Clubs. You're feeling trapped in some way, confined. Maybe you haven't had a lot of luck in relationships lately. Yeah, that's where the worry and stress comes about. I also want to say about the threes. It's also they generally denote a situation, or it could be this could be an internal, not external. A situation where you're being pulled in two different directions. Maybe on the one hand you want to be very optimistic, on the other hand you're feeling very pessimistic. It could be as simple as that. But with the Seven of Clubs, I do see an indication here that you're feeling like nothing's working out. You're trapped. It's a dead end. I assume that's where that feeling is coming from. Your whole like relationship to having a relationship is at the moment for February 2023. Just it's like you don't have a lot of hope. That's what I'm getting. Like you don't have a lot of hope. You have the Jack of Diamonds. Again, earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with earth signs, honestly, here. I can't see you embodying both, but they both highlight pentacles and, again, earth energy, which ties to monetary, material aspects of life. This could be a younger person, actually, right here. Maybe you're involved with a younger earth sign and it's not going anywhere. Actually, I'm kind of picking that up. Maybe that's where the dead end energy is coming in. Like, you know, this relationship is not going anywhere. The King of Diamonds could be you feeling like you have a very good hold on your own financial world. And this earth sign does not. I'm picking up something like that. And that's what's worrying you. But you have this desire for companionship, so you're like, darn. Or, God damn it, it didn't work out. And that's leaving you kind of, you know, discouraged. Yeah, things are definitely up in the air here. And I do think we're talking about relationships in general. I'm not picking up business or work or argument or anything like that. This is an experience you're having in finding that special person to complement your life, to share your life with. Things are up in the air with the colorized Joker. It's also the Magician card. And I will tell you, the Magician card to me is like the hand of the universe, throwing in unexpected events, twists, that bring about positive change. I tend to see it as a very positive card. It's not like it's going to throw you a monkey wrench and hit you on the head and knock you out. It's more like it's gonna improve things in some way. I don't use this word often, but I'm hearing bless. It's going to bless you in some way. It's like that synchronistic meeting, that thing that comes out of the blue that you were completely not expecting. And that Joker energy is very much like that. It's like literally anything's possible. I think sometimes when we get too much into our heads, though, and down about our situation, we can't see that far to see that the world is really open to us, you know. When we want to close the blinds and shut the door and just hibernate, we don't see the rest of the world, but it's still there, regardless of us interacting with it or not. It's still out there, right? Let's see, what else can I pull out here for Aquarius? The Four of Diamonds. Yeah, your finances are looking pretty sweet here. This is actually kind of the windfall card. It does talk a little bit about a warning against overspending, so you need to watch that. And I think, yeah, you're embodying that Queen of Diamonds. You're the Queen of Diamonds, Aquarius. Don't mess with the Taurus energy. It's you. You could have Taurus in your chart. And you could have that very Taurian practical mindedness around money and finances. You could be very good with it, despite being an Aquarius, who in my experience can be a little bit of a out there kind of individual who's just a little bit detached in some ways and dreamy, but on the other hand, I don't know, I've kind of had strange experiences with Aquarius. Aquarius is my opposite sign. On the zodiac wheel, I'm a Leo. And sometimes I just don't know how to feel about them. Honestly, it's like I'm literally across the wheel from them, so I feel like I'm at odds with them. I don't have a great sense of what makes Aquarius tick, if truth be told. 9 of Hearts here. Some kind of wish fulfillment. Perhaps this was related to your pentacles that you have going here, that things are going really well for you financially, and it's a completion. So maybe you've been concentrating on work and career or business, and you finally have achieved what you desired in the beginning with wish fulfillment. Because that is not the focus of your attention at the moment, and that's not your area of concern. I think it's relationship. Anything else you can tell me about Aquarius for February 2023? Ooh, too many cards. Yeah, this is the one that started to come out with that group. The black and white Joker is the Fool card in traditional tarot. And again, up in the air energy, up in the air. And the Fool card resonates just succinctly with what I was saying about not seeing the bigger picture of us getting in our own way. We don't have a crystal ball. So the Fool, I'll just tell you, I've heard some tarot readers say it's about a new start. Yeah, in some contexts I think it can be. I don't think in this situation it's talking about a new start so much as not being able to see the bigger picture. You don't know what's ahead. You may think you have an idea, or you're dreading the same old pattern. But again, things are up in the air. There is no pattern here. Things are very much, you got both Jokers out here. So you kind of have to let go of that idea of, yeah, this is the way it's going to be, and it's not going to change if you've been stuck in that mindset. Sorry about that chirping bird in the background. I have parakeets, so one's really loud at the moment. Anyway, let's look at the advice here. The King of Diamonds. Again, you have firm, awesome control over financial matters. Very, very strong earth energy with that. I do see the King of Pentacles as being like the person who has the best head on their shoulders for business. Again, making very sound decisions, unemotional decisions. You know, it's all based on logic and practicality. 9 of Diamonds. Yeah, the completion here again with the Pentacles. I guess there's a reason to focus on your achievement here. You're experiencing a period of financial relief in some sense, because this is a stimulus check card. This is a lot of money being able to put towards paying off debt, for example, you know, taking responsibility in ways that you couldn't before because they weren't available. Or even maybe actually being able to purchase a home. I'm picking up that, or upgrading a car, like turning in the 12-year-old car that's got a lot of miles on it. You're able to upgrade in that sense, get something more reliable, that at least you feel better about. The Queen of Clubs. You could be dealing with a fire sign or have one around you, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. The Queen of Clubs came up a lot in my December readings. So if you have been with me before, you might have heard me talk about her, but I just need to go over that again just a little. Again, she's a power and authority, not necessarily female. She's got just a little bit less of a dominating energy about her compared to a king, but she's still got her own guidance system that she can offer to you and the world. She's got some experience under her belt. She's very generous and supportive. She's a good person to have on your side. I'm not sure how that fits in, maybe if you don't know a fire sign. If you don't know a fire sign, you could be encouraged here to embody the queen energy in terms of supporting others, for example, being more generous, because you have all these pentacles. You know, that just actually makes a lot of sense. So one way to share the wealth and to keep your own financial flow going is to figure out ways you can be generous and support others. And look, you have another queen. So much queen energy out here. I do feel like you represent all these queens. Again, we have Queen of Diamonds, we have Queen of Clubs, and now Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts is very nurturing. I think in your advice here, you're being encouraged, nudged in the direction of nurturing others, being supportive of others, being generous. This is going to open up your relationship path here, Aquarius. Perhaps the key to meeting that person that's going to, I want to say fulfill you, because I don't think you need fulfillment, but complement you, right? Fulfill you in sense of, you know, meeting your needs, because not everyone meets our needs. Let's be honest. I see it as a very positive sign here with the queens that if you embody these three aspects, you're going to get it back. So, because what we give to the world is what we give back. And I think you want all three of these. You want stability around material aspects of your life. You want support and generosity, and you want nurturing. This is also the maternal card. You know, it's motherly energy. Again, she's got some power and authority and some experience, so she can offer guidance. But she's also got that loving aspect about her. That's pretty beautiful, if you ask me. Okay, we're going to go with our second half of the advice here. So my advice usually starts in the middle, goes one way, and then the other way. Sometimes this message is completely separate from this one. Sometimes it's connected. It's just a pattern I've observed. So I make sure to point it out and vocalize what I'm doing here. The Ten of Hearts. This is what you want to achieve. This would be closing a chapter in your life. This is celebration and victory in terms of ultimate happiness. Like I was just saying, I think if you follow this path of the achievement that you have here is going to allow you to open yourself up to others. You're going to achieve this ultimately, because this, I think, is where you want to go. I think this is your, I want to say your ultimate end game, because it's not over necessarily, but it's a big achievement in your life, right? I mean, if this was the prosperity card, that would have been your big achievement, but you've already accomplished that. You don't need to go down that road any further. Perhaps keep it going, keep it nurtured by opening yourself up and being generous to others. Sorry, pointing at the wrong card. Generosity and support. Four of Hearts. Yes, it's going to lead to this connection and support for you, because this is what the Four of Hearts is all about. Yeah, what you give out to the world, you're going to get back. Very clear message here. And it's all around, this is all around the home and supporting your lifestyle and everything being cozy and loving in your home life, you know, where you retreat to and where you feel the most secure in the world. Six of Diamonds. You do have more options and opportunities, though, in the realm of finances that are going to allow you to take even more financial responsibility. I see this as very good news. Again, if you can open the gates here to being generous and open to others, it's going to open up this ultimate happiness, this support and love that you want in your own life with the Four of Hearts and the Six of Diamonds. More financial success. Again, keeping the flow open, not taking that wealth, whatever form it has taken for you, and taking that and just harboring it and keeping it to yourself and not sharing it is going to keep that tap on. It's going to keep flowing towards you. Some kind of communication needs to occur here. Perhaps there's, I see this actually is connected as the people that you can be supportive of. Queen of Clubs. Communicating your desires to help them out, to support them. Maybe you need to start that conversation. That's what needs to start happening. Actually talking to the people that you know that you could help, or that you want to help. Let's just put it that way. We're not talking about strangers on the street necessarily. It could be siblings, it could be friends, it could be extended family. Just open up that conversation and really get to know what's going on in their life, and then identifying those ways that you could be supportive and generous. Wow. It's quite the task. It's an awesome position to be in life. Yeah. 8 of Diamonds. Sweet. This is the entrepreneurial card. This is taking something on in a solo effort. Time and energy, and being put into something that really, really pays off beautifully. Again, the floodgates are left open. The tap is left open in the realm of finance. It doesn't mean you're going to start your own business, but whatever is going on here, and I do think it pivots around being this supportive guide for others that you want to take care of. I mean, if there's nobody on the top of your mind that you can think of in your family, for example, that you could help, perhaps it is getting involved with charity. I'll just lay it out like that. Maybe there's a charitable organization that you've always been interested in, and you believe in what they do, and it's about going in that direction. But again, it's a solo effort in the sense that you have the idea, you take the initiative, and you start to make moves in that direction. That's all about you. That's not about anybody else. And it's going to pay off for you. It's going to pay off for you to get out there and communicate that your desire to help. This is freaking-tastic. I would love to be in your shoes, Aquarius, honestly. Not that I can't help other people, but this is not the focus of my life right now. Wow. I'm going to leave it there. If you haven't figured that out, I don't see anywhere else we can go in this short of a reading. I hope you've gained some insight and some guidance here. Perhaps thought of some ideas that didn't occur to you before. That's what I always aim to do. So if you enjoyed this reading and would like to be notified of the next one that comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe notifications. And again, if you would like to be generous towards me, and that's a little bit of a joke, but seriously, if you would like to make a donation, I don't monetize YouTube. I'm not able to. I'm not quite that big. So this is my way of, getting a little bit support so that I can keep going. I actually do work 40 hours a week myself. If you'd like to make that small donation, go ahead to the bottom of the description box. You will see the link to my account, and much appreciated if you are able to do that, okay? And hang in there. Have a very wonderful birthday, and I will see you again soon. Take care.